I'm talking with Chris Pierson, who's the CEO of BlackCloak. They do digital executive protection. And I want to tell you a quick story here, Chris, before we begin. 5 years ago, I bought a house. I didn't know about the person that was handling escrow. The woman who was my real estate agent did. I had a Zoom call. I connected the two women together, and the sole purpose was, do you know that person? Just so I felt comfortable. I realized today I couldn't do that anymore, could I?
No, not at all. I mean, just that technology has just dramatically changed so much that the ability to have a live, real-time deep fake of somebody where you're not able to discern who they actually are. You're not able to do any of those common tricks that we all were taught 2 years ago.
For those who were in the know, there were things like you could pass hands or move clothing that would be the tells of AI. That's not the case anymore.
No, I mean, those models are all figuring that out. The compute power is so much more advanced now than it was before.
You must change procedures. What could anyone do to solve this?
So, I mean, one of the biggest things that you can do, and we've digitized it as a feature of the BlackCloak platform, we call it impersonation protection in terms of our feature. What you're really doing is verifying through a closed loop network that individuals have been onboarded, they're part of your family, part of your corporation, part of your executive team. And we, BlackCloak, are able to be that intermediary that verifies those people are who they say they are. We know who they are based off of what companies they're at. We know who they are based off of the family at the time of onboarding. And so as a result, it becomes a really closed loop, trusted network. And then from there, you're exchanging a secret, once again, through the BlackCloak platform, so that I know who you are, you know who I am, because we're both saying that we're on a Zoom call, we're talking about a new $10 million, escrow
And is this just a verbal secret or something within the program itself?
So the cool thing is that it can be anything, right? You want to be able to have this be ubiquitous through any type of technology out there. So whether it's a Zoom call, Teams call, you're able to open up the BlackCloak platform, go into impersonation protection, and then I'm able to say, I'm on with you, I'm on a Zoom call, I can type in notes, hey, we're talking about a new transfer to our escrow account for $10 million, press send through BlackCloak, going to your BlackCloak application, you receive that message, you now know that it is me because I'm that trusted member that's always been on the platform, and now through that, we've gone ahead and provided that verification that you are who you actually say you are. It works in a closed network, which is perfect for board members, for C-suite executives, for their executive leadership team members, as well as their family members.
This is the thing a lot of people don't pay attention to. They need to be part of that closed loop.
They have to be, because the ability for someone to do a deep fake that is going to cause a financial collapse on an executive's family member is high. And you know who's going to get called? The CISO. It's going to be a problem that ends up in their lap anyhow. So you got to go ahead and make sure that you have the right protections, no matter what the mode of transport is. And that's really key.
Your closed loop is essentially not part of anything. It's
right.
Part of your own system. Let me ask you, do you, like, when you're onboarding a client, do you actually go through an audit, like, show me how you transfer money, show me how you do a board thing? And can you pinpoint, we got an issue here, we have to change this procedure, do you do something like that?
So we don't touch company policies or procedures. We're BlackCloak only doing digital executive protection on their personal lives. So with that said, what we are doing is walking through their emails, making sure they're hardened, working through their financial accounts, making sure that they're linked in, once again, the right privacy and cybersecurity settings. And so we're using technology to do that, but also, and more importantly, the human element interfaced with that technology is what makes it readable, understandable, and digestible to everyone.
So if you want to help with your digital executive protection, remember, it's not just for the individual, but for all the people that's involved in their lives, their family, and the very, very close friends. Check out what they're doing there at BlackCloak. The web address for it is right there. Check it out.